All right, so we're here at the gas station that I promised you guys I was gonna pump at. And let me see if I'm lucky. Yeah, there's no cars in the pump that I need to pump at, so let's make this big old turn right here. Oh my gosh. All right. Yes, sirree. I usually park on this far right one. That way I could just drive off right there. And I like this Chevron because it's so modern and so fancy. Just look at it. It has a screen. All right, so let me get my pumping gas glove. It should be this one. Let's turn off the motor, the engine, I should say. Oh man, finally. All right. Let's see how much is diesel. 8.29. That's crazy, y'all. Today, no thank you. Use Chevron EMR. Nope. For the meantime, let me take some thumbnail pictures. But yeah, look at my channel, guys. 352 subscribers. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. All right. That's it. That's it. So, yes, I'll take a receipt, please. What is going on, everybody? We are in Paris, California. We're gonna make our way to Hemet, California. So let's just go. Oh, and then keep in mind, I'm driving this big old 26,000 pound truck. So it's not just an ordinary car. You know, I have to make sure I make wide turns. I have to merge on time. If not, cars won't let you go. But let's just go. Oh my gosh, these bumps. Lights green. Let's go. Lights green before. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Lights green, lights green, lights green. Pedestrian. Go. All right. Low-key, I would like to move over here to Paris, California. It's so peaceful and quiet. Just look at all this land. Look at all these houses. Look, they have an RV. I'm sure they're living the life. It looks so peaceful over here, but hey, I could be wrong. I could be wrong because if anything, the crime rate, well, I mean, crime is everywhere. Let's just be honest. Everyone is like, no, don't move over there because there's a lot of crime. But crime is everywhere. Even in LA, there's crime. But yeah, I would like to move to places like over here where it's just much more calm, much more like valley inspired places. One thing for sure, it does get more hotter over here. When it gets hot, it gets hot. And when it gets cold, it gets cold. Like you see, look, if you live around here, look at all these things that they have. They have a Walmart, Panda, Wendy's. They got a Ross, they got a Burlington, they got Chick-fil-A. Hey, if you got Chick-fil-A, that's more than enough. anywhere that I move to, as long as they have a Chick-fil-A, I'm okay with it because I love Chick-fil-A. So Chick-fil-A, if you ever want to sponsor me or put me in one of your videos, put me in one of your ad commercials once I'm actually no, wait. Wait, what's going on here? I need to make a right turn. Can I not make a right turn? I probably can, but... Oh yeah, I can. But dang, I need to... Okay, let's see. Let's see what my mind decides to do here. I just need to make a wide turn. That's it. Just a wide turn, enough to clear. Oh my gosh. These workers making it hard for me. Giving me a slight heart attack. Hey, if I live around here, I'm set. Look, they got a Stater Brothers, Carl's Jr., Sizzlers, Pollo Loco. They even got a Cane's over there. Hey. Oh my gosh, look at that car. That's a reckless car. Just driving everywhere. Yeah, that's pretty much my goal. Like to become a full-time YouTuber, and you know, once I get sponsors and all that, I would love to buy a house over here where it's much more quieter, where it's just quiet over here. That's what I like. Yes, I know I'm gonna be away from like the ocean, well, close to the ocean. But it's like I don't really mind. Just give me a good house with my family, and I'm set. So yeah, how are you guys doing? It's a wonderful Friday. Look at the freeway. Freeway is running pretty smooth right now. And forgive me if I sound like I'm yapping too much. But this is me. Like these are just the thoughts that go through my head, and I'm just speaking them out loud, right? So I think we got a good 20-minute drive to our next location. It's not that far. It's in the city of Hemet, but it's not like too far out. And yeah, I'm debating whether I want this video to be in the style of a VHS recorder, because I don't know, something inside of me, like my artistic side, is telling me to make videos in the style of a VHS recorder, which is why my other videos, they kind of look like that retro JVC camcorder vibes. And it's an artificial look. So I'm not really recording with a camcorder. I'm just giving the vibe that it's a camcorder. What I'm really recording with is a DJI Action 4. So I'm just telling you guys the plain and simple truth. But I think there is a really good, aesthetically pleasing, the way you view the video as if it's a camcorder. So that 4:3 aspect ratio, that kind of like that low quality, low microphone quality, I think that's a vibe, honestly. So if I decide to do that with this video, then okay, cool. But if I don't, well then hey, you guys are still getting a point of view driving video. I just think that form of media, like the old retro vibe, it's a lost art form. But it's pretty nostalgic. So to all the people that were like born in the 1980s, 1990s, early 2000s, you guys remember that feeling of recording with a camera for the first time and you guys just being blown away by the quality of it, just by the fact that you could record something. But now in the age or the year of 2026, looking back at those tapes, the quality, it was just terrible. But right now it provides a nostalgic feeling that honestly is a really good art form in and of itself. So yeah, we're just here recording just some content while I'm working. I'm already working, might as well record content while I'm doing this. And yeah, I just want to thank every subscriber, every viewer, every subscriber gets me closer to my dream of becoming a full-time YouTuber. Yes, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to be. A YouTuber. Is it impossible? No, it's not. Don't listen to anyone that says it's impossible, because it's not impossible, okay? It's only impossible to those that say it's impossible. Like, look at all this space. Sometimes I like to just appreciate nature. Like, look at this. Look at the sky. It's so nice. The air. Just breathing in that air is very relaxing to me. That smells good. All right, so this is my exit. I'm taking the, what is it, 74 East? 74 East. There's this very powerful quote that I heard a motivational speaker say. I don't know who it was, but it's a very powerful quote. It says, the person that says they can't and the person that says they can are both usually right. So if you really think about it, it's like when you have those people that are very negative, and they automatically, whenever they're presented with a task, they say, I can't do that. No, it's hard, it's this. Then they're right, because they lack that determination. So they're right, they can't do it because they lack that determination. But the person that confronts that task or that problem and says, I can overcome it, I can do it, they're usually right, because that level of determination is going to drive them to actually complete that task. So that's a very powerful quote. So which side are you on? Are you in the I cannot side, or are you in the I can side? All right, we're chilling. I don't even know my counties or my cities, but I don't even know if I'm already in the city of Hemet. I just know that this road that I'm taking right now, it's a very chill, peaceful road. Like, I enjoy this part of the route. It's pretty much a 2-lane route all the way. And it's very, very, very peaceful. Like, you pretty much just see like small businesses like this. Like, look, it's a butcher shop. It's a small little ranch market. You see all these like mobile homes, all these lots. Jesus, the way, the truth, the life. Amen to that. We got some menudo. Whoa, Saturday, Sunday, but today's Friday. What if I want some menudo right now? Yeah, but despite me wanting to live like over here, I would not want to live somewhere here. It just doesn't fit my vibe. You know, I want it to look more like a modern neighborhood, like a cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac? You know, and some of these are kind of like trailer homes, and that's not really like the vibe or like the environment I want my kids to grow up on. My wife wants a ranch. Oh, wait, before I talk into that, we're gonna be pumping here by the end of the video. So stay if you want to see me pumping gas on this 26,000 pound truck, so you guys can see how much gas or how much money it takes to fill this up. But yeah, me and my wife, we want a ranch. We want a beautiful, spacious ranch. And in my mind, my future goal is to get a ranch that has multiple properties, like multiple units, multiple living spaces, so that I could take my wife, so I could bring my family, and so that I could bring, you know, maybe some other people, and we could all just live right there in the ranch. That's my dream. Yeah, but we want a ranch. We want my wife mainly wants all these animals. She wants cows, she wants goats, lambs, she wants horses. And yeah, that's like another full-time job in itself, you know, obviously providing food for the animals, taking care of them, washing them, maintaining them. But hey, like I wouldn't mind that life, that farmer life, that ranch life. It's very peaceful. But yeah, that's like, I guess you could say that's the end goal. But who knows? Life is crazy. Who knows the opportunities that could come about just by doing this, what I'm doing. So yeah, guys, just start YouTube. Stop just watching people and fantasizing about, oh man, I wish that was me. I want to do that. You can do that. You just need to actually start. Is that a dead animal? That's a dead dog. No. No. Why? Why? Yeah, one thing when it comes to like doing YouTube, you just really gotta embrace your quirky side. Like, you gotta embrace your true self. I heard another YouTuber say this, like, the person that you are on YouTube, it needs to be a caricature of your regular self. So just take your regular self and maybe amp up the dial by like 4, right? So just amp up your quirkiness, your silliness, you know, but still be true to yourself, but just be a little quirky, you know, because that's what it takes to stand out on YouTube. Because honestly, if you're just like a regular, like monotone kind of guy, then you're not really going to get far. Unless there are exceptions. I know there's a lot of you guys right now that are going to be writing in the comments like, well, Anthony, Moist Critical is a very monotone guy. Sam Sulik is a very, very normal guy. But they all have like qualities, okay? And they are exceptions, but they do have different qualities. Like, for example, Moist Critical started years ago, back when YouTube was barely like a baby. And not only that, but he has very dry humor. So that's his, I guess that's like his way of also standing out with his monotone voice. And then Sam Sulik, oh my gosh, he could squat like over 500 pounds. So it's not just the fact that he's not a normal guy, but he's a very, very strong bodybuilder, power lifter, whatever you want to call him. So unless you're Sam Sulik or unless you're Moist Critical, you need to stand out. You need to stop trying to mimic all of these other hundreds of thousands of creators that are already doing what you're doing, but at a better level. You need to stand out. You need to just be on your own lane. Stop trying to carpool with other people that are already doing the same thing. No. Go on the free lane and just go further by being yourself. So yeah, that's hey, for all of you guys that are looking for YouTube motivation, you just got it right there. You got it right there. Look, I'm gonna be honest. These places look disgusting. I would not like to live here. No offense to the people that are living here. I'm sure you guys are probably having a wonderful life, but this is just not what I would want. But yeah, check out the views. Look at all these mountains. Sometimes it's really refreshing to just come to places like this because it's a real breath of fresh air. You know, because we live in a suburban neighborhood. You know, we get those city vibes every now and then because we're always in traffic. There's always large supermarkets, large retail stores, malls, and everything. You know, it's very easy to get lost in that lifestyle. And I'm not saying it's bad, but sometimes being brought into places like this, it really makes you like just think and wonder like, man, these open places are very therapeutic. Well, they're therapeutic to me. I don't know to a lot of you guys. Look at all these sheds. And after here, heading back to the distribution center. I clock out at 1 o'clock today, so pretty easy day. Started at 4:30. My 8-hour shift as a delivery driver. Like, look at this, guys. Look at this open space. Super nice, super calming. Like, look at all these places, all these houses. I don't know if they're houses or townhome apartments, but those look nice. It's a walled off neighborhood, so you could tell it's a nice neighborhood. Well, that I know of. I don't even know if it's nice, but I mean, just from a glance, they do look nice. You see, places like this, I wouldn't mind living because not too far from here, there's like a Walmart, there's a Ross, there's a supermarket, there's like little businesses. So hey, you can still live a very good life over here. And like that's a Prius. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's one of the newer Priuses. I low-key, in my mind, I would get a Prius just because of how expensive gas is. I saw the range on those things. Oh my gosh, you could get 500 miles. And I'm sure the gas isn't even, to fill it up, you won't even waste a lot of money. Especially with gas prices going to $6. In some places, it's like $8. That's too much, man. Too much. If you're driving a V8 or a V12, RIP. I know you guys are pumping every single 2 days or 3 days. It's a good thing we have a company card for this thing because oh my gosh, if we were to be spending money to fill this thing up, it'll be too much money. It's a good thing my company pays for this, for the gas. Look, like $7.69 for diesel. Dang. Some Chevrons are like $8 for the diesel. All right, we made it to our delivery location. Oh my gosh. Whoa, imagine I just hit it. I'll be funny. There you go. All right, we're gonna make this delivery and then head on over to the gas station. It's gonna be all for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and click all the other videos that YouTube is gonna recommend, and I'll see you guys on the next one.